those of you who don't know me, my name's Riley. Elayna and I, who's my girlfriend, have been sailing around the world for quite a few years now. I've decided to come onto this island without any food or water and try and survive for 30 hours or so. There's a few coconuts around, there's a lot of shade, and there's a nice little surprise up the back here that I found when I was going for a bit of an explore before. But I've been in this area for a little bit and I've been around to a few different places and I was like, that one there looks like it could be doable. It's not very big either. I mean, I could throw a rock over the whole thing. Yeah, let's go and have a bit of a look around. Here it is. Righto. This is why I decided to come in here, because of this cove. There's been squalls coming over every night, so it's going to absolutely bucket down at some stage, but I should be alright in here. I should be fine. This would be good actually. Hopefully I can sleep during the day, because all I've got is a hammock. I didn't bring anything to lie on really, apart from those bags. I could put out my fins. I didn't even bring a wetsuit. I could put out like my fins aren't going to help. I'll just grab some leaves and lie them down there and sleep there tonight. I've got some toilet paper, some sunscreen, a book, GoPro, a couple of lighters and some bug spray. Some fins over here and a spearfishing pole and a light. And I'm going to try and light a fire down here. And that's the plan. I've got a Leatherman and my flip-flops. I really need to get those coconuts down because I didn't bring any water. This is honestly going to be pretty difficult. Alright, so we did that. Now I've got to punch a hole into them, I guess. I didn't bring a machete, so I'll just have to stab a hole into them and hopefully get into the water without snapping the knife. Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Oh, Captain, don't be afraid. We'll make it happen. Oh, Captain, hold your heart. It's getting tired, but can't stop.
This pole spear, like I've explained before, is basically just a rubber band with a stick on the end. It's, you know, very much primitive. There's no trigger mechanism or anything like that. It's just a rubber band which you stretch down and then you let go and it flies off and hopefully gets you some lunch. I need to figure out the tides. I'll either read my book in the hammock and then go spearing, or go spearing and then read my book in the hammock. Some pretty tough decisions I've got. Whilst I've got you here, guys, give this video a thumbs up if you like it, even just a little bit, because it really helps us out. I think I might go spearing. A fish in the hand is worth two in the sea. Because of the current, I drifted a fair way away from my campsite and it was going to be very difficult getting back. This is not good. I'll just have to wait till the tide changes and goes back the other way. Unless I can climb down the other side of this island, which... swim that I did was difficult. I would say that after this I'll be in a calorie deficit, which is not what you want when you're hunting and gathering. So I've drunk 3 of my 4 coconuts, and once I eat this guy I'll be probably just only really hungry rather than starving to death. So yeah. Apart from that, everything's shithouse. It actually got me thinking, anyone who says that we're not in a good place in the world right now, those very simple inventions that we just take for granted make life unbelievably easy. Try lighting a fire with wet wood. Try going and getting your dinner without a supermarket. All of these things that, yeah, people just don't consider. We get all upset about. I don't know, it's not like everything's perfect, but when you think about things as simple as that and just how much easier everyone's life is, I mean, I don't know if that equates to happiness or whatever, but it certainly would have made me a bit happier today. All right, I'm gonna eat this groper. And just in case anyone was wondering, I'm actually naked. They're my shorts.
Into the sea with trembling bones. Ditch myself into the dark with my hand in yours. Death in my breath, in my brain, in my
It's not bad. Elayna does it better. Would be good with like onion and garlic. You know, I'm not doing this for show. This is honestly easier. All right, enough of that. I'm gonna eat my food. There's people coming. I knew this would happen. I have to put my pants on now. I should start at the start. I read a book a while ago called The Better Angels of Our Nature by Steven Pinker, which basically says there's a decline of violence throughout history, and especially now. The human race is in the best epoch that it's ever been in. Everything is better now than it ever has been at any other point in history. And that you can, make of that what you will. I suggest reading the book. It's pretty amazing and goes against what everyone hears on the news and stuff like that, which is everything's just a disaster. But if you're thinking that might not be the case and that things might have been better in the past, I encourage you to try and take a walk around anywhere without shoes on, or try and survive for even just 24 hours without a tap, without water that you can buy from a bottle or out of a tap. And it just goes to show how much easier all of our lives are. It's not until you're trying to do some of that sort of stuff by yourself out here that you really realise just how good everything is when you're not flogging yourself out camping and having a shit time trying to cook your dinner and your fish is sandy. No, like, it's good. It's great fun doing what I'm doing, but it makes you realise, and that's what I've been pondering here in my hammock, and I thought that I would share with you my ruminations. Please just let me lie here and think about things just a little bit more. I think I'll just sleep here tonight.
When you came out of the blue, love came like a bolt from the blue. It's happened once in a blue moon. Wants to be a blue-eyed boy.
Good morning, everyone. So, fell asleep last night. Was a very interrupted sleep. I was just wearing this and my shorts and just sort of lay on my bags. I'll show you that up in the cave later on. Fell asleep fairly early, I think, just because I was pretty tired, maybe a little dehydrated. I've still got 1 coconut left from my swim and climbing over the island and even climbing to get coconuts and just being on my feet like all day long and then only eating that fish. Yeah, I think I was just fairly fatigued, but then was waking up pretty much all night long. There was no rain, fortunately. I was so happy about that. There were a few bugs, but not as many as I thought, and I just absolutely covered my legs and fingers and face in some awful chemical, which I'm looking forward to washing off this morning. I guess it's about 6 o'clock in the morning here, but yeah, I'm gonna drink my coconut this morning because I'm really thirsty. and then hang around here till this afternoon. Try get about 40 hours on the island, and then head back to the boat, which is up over there, and that'll be me done, I guess. Couldn't be done without coconuts. Love me some coconuts. So delicious. I don't know if you remember, but I had the fire happening in the cave yesterday, and I was like, oh, that'll just have a little bit of smoke and it'll keep the mosquitoes out and stuff like that. Don't light a fire in a cave, that's not a good idea. And I slept down here. Yeah, I mean, I just had my legs dangling out the back there. I tried up there, but obviously that's rock and really, really uncomfortable. It didn't take long to figure out that that was a bad idea. So anyway, what sleep I did get was here. Oh! Fuck! Just scrape my back on that stuff. Trying to pick up rubbish. If I walk here without shoes, there are just so many prickles here. Ah! Tell me if you can see my back. If it's not bleeding, then I guess I'm a sook. And then because I've been sitting down, there'll be prickles on my hand and on my ass. Okay, so the time has come for me to leave my island. I need to come back this afternoon to pick up the rubbish I collected because I don't have a plastic bag to put all that stuff in. I hope everyone enjoyed that. If you're new here, subscribe to follow along with some of our other adventures, most of them generally sailing related, interspersed with a few odd, strange ones like this and maybe bilgy. I'll probably drop in a link to some of the ones that are more similar to this, here, or somewhere like that. And yeah, that's all from me. Have a good day, everyone. Enjoy. Look after yourself.
When you came out of the blue, love came like a bolt from the blue. It's happened once in a blue moon. Wants to be a blue-eyed boy. Suddenly I black out when you're out.